You know, as a bow hunter, it all comes down to October 1st. That is your favorite day of the year. From the end of hunting season in January to October 1st, all the hours and hours and hours of practice, shooting your bow, dialing it in, feeding, figuring out where these deer are doing, where they're going, where they're eating, where they're sleeping. It all comes down to October 1st. You know, I've been hunting since I was 2 years old. That's when my dad first started taking me hunting. And I've never seen a hog in person. Never got the chance to kill one in Louisiana. I've killed a couple in Texas. That's a whole different story. It's a whole different ball game down in Louisiana. You know, as I'm preparing for October 1st, feeding and figuring these deer out, I've noticed that the hog problem has been significantly worse than it ever has been before. I mean, we're in Louisiana. We have hogs. There's not really a way to get rid of them. They reproduce too fast. They eat anything and everything. They go wherever they want. There's not really a condition that stops them. They don't really have any predators. So I started to plan on how I was going to try to take some of these pigs out. I knew from my cameras that they were coming in almost every single day to my feeder, just like clockwork. I had hung a set, and that's how I was going to tackle this problem. You know, on the first day, usually things don't work out all just right on the first day, but today it did. We had been set up and it was hot. It was probably 90, 95 degrees. And about 5:45 rolled around and I could hear it coming through the woods. It came in and I didn't give it long, and I put one in the head and solved that problem. Freaking smoked it, baby. Pig down, baby. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's October 4th. It's my first hunt of the season. It's hot. It stays hot in Louisiana till like mid-November. It's probably 85 degrees. We've got a little bit of a breeze blowing, so you know it helps a little bit. It's about 5:15. We just got set up. We set up over a feeder with some corn. Same food plot. I've been hunting. Been seeing a lot of pigs. I will shoot a pig if it comes in, but the pigs have actually driven the bugs out of here right now. So we expecting a doe. So y'all stick with us and we'll see what happens this afternoon. I can hear some pigs on the creek. They're cutting up. They're making a bunch of noise. So it's 6:45. 6:45. Hopefully they'll come in. They can't be more than about 100 yards away. They cutting up, they squealing, rolling around, making a lot of noise. So hopefully they'll come into the corn. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I just drilled that pig. I can hear it making a bunch of noise after I shot it. I'm pretty sure I heard it crash, but man, I hate them things. I love shooting them, but that thing was squealing. I guess I'm gonna sit here for a little bit longer. Maybe see if another one comes in. I doubt it, but I'm gonna sit here and then probably go get that one after. Alright, it's pretty much dark. Dad's on the way. We're about to get down and go try to recover it. But I don't imagine we're gonna spend all night looking for this thing. If it's there, we're gonna grab it. If not, I don't think we're gonna fool around. It's real thick around here. It's just don't need to be playing around on here, so. You know, these pigs have actually run the deer out of the area that I was hunting. Early in the summer, I was getting plenty of pictures of a whole bunch of deer and a couple nice bucks on camera. And the hogs showed up and just ran the deer out. And on the third morning, it was October 7th, I had made my way into the food plot up my stand and I got set. And it didn't take long. That feeder went off at 7. It was barely daylight. And at 7:04, that pig came walking right on in to eat that corn. And once again, I didn't wait long. I let it get comfortable. Its tail started wagging, and that was all she wrote. That was the last mistake that pig would ever make. We ended up not finding the second pig that I shot with my bow. It was a good shot. It might have been a hair back, but we tracked it for probably about 150 yards or so. Had blood. As we were tracking it, we came up on a little water hole, walked up on a snake, a cottonmouth, killed that. Those are never fun to mess around with. We had already killed one, and we figured we were going to kill more, so we just let that one die out. You know, hopefully by eliminating the moms or the sows, that they won't be able to give food and milk to the little pigs, so hopefully they'll move on out of there and try to find some food somewhere else. I think we're doing a pretty good job eliminating this pig problem. Like I said, that you'll never be able to get all of them gone. They just reproduce too fast. They're a highly invasive species, so the only thing you really can do is control them. And I'm having a pretty good time doing that.